Hey, Tyler, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh boy, so I'm all right. But
Uh,
before we start, I just want to say, how was your holidays?
Mm, well, I got quarantined on Christmas time.
Oh no.
Yeah, here's what happened. I did not have any of the symptoms, but I had to stay away for a week due to because I had to roll things out. But fortunately, my family decided they couldn't get up here until New Year's Day, so that's when we celebrated Christmas, and I was okay with that because. But I'm gonna tell you this. I mean, this whole crap with the beverage bug. I went through 4 different tests, came back negative last year. If a doctor ever shoves a swab so far up my nose again, it'll be too soon.
Yeah, that's how they test you for the thingamababa.
Yeah, now I know how Arnold felt in Total Recall.
Yeah, it still hurts just by looking at
Yeah, now I know how it feels.
it. but did you have a good Christmas besides the quarantine yourself?
Oh yes. Well, let's see. They gave me a. Okay, I mean, I got a new pair of boots and whatnot, but my family decided to go all out. They gave me something I did ask for. They gave me some Dune books I was asking for. God Emperor. I never got a chance to finish that one. Hopefully, I can this year before the movie comes out. And also gave me Heretics of Dune and Chapter House Dune. I've never even touched the copies of this until now. So, finally got some reading to do.
Right? Because we don't know when are we gonna go to a convention, so we might as well just read. You
Oh
know?
yeah, and plus, I mean, I've been following through with my New Year's resolution. Just go back to reading novels again.
Yeah, me too. And here's what I got for Christmas, because I was surprised that Danielle got it from me. Here it is.
Woo! Yes, yes.
Yeah, and I looked it up, and yeah, it doesn't have that racing game you told me about on it.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't have that one. Yeah. I remember we were talking about that. It was called Twin Laps Pre. I think is what it was called. Yeah. It's for those of you who don't know it. It's one of the few games I've ever seen that actually has RPG elements to it. You can just be wandering around with this kid, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, somebody challenges you to fight, except the fight is with a race.
Yeah, I heard that it's on the Neo Geo mini arcade, but
Oh, I
ooh,
didn't know that.
yeah, but oh boy, it, from what I heard from our good friend George from G to the Next Level, he said that thing could have been a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
But oh, before we get to today's topic, here's some neat finds I got from Half Price Books after the holidays. I didn't know they made a PC version of this, so
Oh, I did not know that either. Wow.
and I got this.
Ah, yes, good one.
And
What is that?
this is Dracula Resurrection. It's a point and click game.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a point and click game I don't think I've ever heard of.
Yeah. And I got this,
I'm
the Patrick Warburton version of the Tick.
not gonna lie, Patrick Warburton was pretty good as the Tick.
Yeah. And I got this very underrated game.
Mm. Oh, yes, the Evolution version. Yeah. I have the original 4 version behind me, so.
And I got this cheesy anime based on the PC game.
Oh. Um, oh, yeah, I remember that. That was actually. That used to be a staple at video stores back in the day.
Yeah, and I'm happy to have this because I always wanted to own the Ultimate Edition of it.
Mm. Oh yes, good old Star Killer.
And I got this to say, oh, there's a PC version of it. Cool.
Oh, I didn't know that. Wow. Man, I'm learning there's a lot of stuff on PC I didn't know about.
And same here. And yeah, I knew I grew up on consoles, but I play a little bit of PC also. So please, people, put the torches down. I am in between consoles and PC.
Yeah, me too. And as much as I want to, I mean, don't expect me to be like Henry Cavill during that video where he was making his own PC. Hey, I actually got some enjoyment out of that video. You're seeing Superman building his own PC in his house with my first, my last, my everything from Barry White playing in the background. Oh yeah.
Wait, Barry White was playing. Oh my goodness!
No, it was. I swear to God, it was. And I'm enjoying this. I'm like going, okay. Everybody kept giving Cavill flag for being Superman. No, he was a good Superman, but he's a cool dude in real life. Okay.
Yeah, and I saw that intense training and workout he did to be my my Man of Steel. Because yes, people, yeah, I know that y'all all grew up with black and white Superman and Christopher Reeve, but
Or
you know,
Dean Cain from Lois and Clark.
yeah, but Henry Cavill did an amazing job as Superman slash.
I thought he did too. I really think he's gotten what I think people have been way too unfair on him.
Yeah, and it's sad that we don't know if we'll get a part two of Man of Steel.
Mm, yeah, and I'm probably gonna check out the Snyder cut when I can.
Yeah, I got the vanilla version, and I want to own the Snyder cut version of it because on a vanilla version they cut out a lot of important stuff out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, here's what else I got from Half Price Books.
Oh, nice.
And now we're gonna do this like people keep on saying like Superman just have Lex Luthor. What other villains does he have that's more hotter than Harley Quinn and all? And I'll pull this book out and say, he got more villains.
Yeah,
Like,
let's see. Yeah. There's Darkseid. There's Lex Luthor, and False Sinestro was on there too, wasn't it?
yeah, there's also Parasite, freaking Livewire. See, I would take Livewire over the Harley Quinn because don't get me wrong, people, Harley Quinn is awesome, but Livewire is electrifying. Pardon the pun.
Yeah. I also kind of like when WB Montreal made a female version of Copperhead, which that was a relatively unknown villain, but I think they found a way to. Well, they did a kind of a gender swap with the character, and they made her more of a contortionist kind of thing, kind of like the Fear from MGS3. And I'm just gonna say, hey, it works with this character.
Yeah, because the Copperhead I saw was from a Justice League, the cartoon show. You know?
Yeah, I don't think I saw that episode.
Yeah. Also from Superman's Rogues Gallery, he had Bizarro. Y'all remember Bizarro, right? Freaking Brainiac.
Oh, dude, Brainiac's cool.
General Zod, Neil before Zod.
Uh-huh.
And who else? Yeah. Freaking Doomsday.
Yep.
You can't forget about Doomsday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Silver Banshee.
Silver Banshee, yes.
She's the DC version of Sindel.
Oh yeah, that's right. God damn, I've been behind. It's been a while.
And freaking Mr. Mixelsplit.
Crap, I can't remember. And who else? Oh yeah, Cyborg Superman. That's another one.
Yeah, but I think he's a more of a Green Lantern villain because Hank Henshaw was there during when Parallax destroyed Coast City.
That's right. Yeah, well, that was right. I mean, that was actually during the Return of Superman story arc, and due to the destruction of Coast City, that also led into what would be called the Emerald Twilight Saga, where Hal Jordan became Parallax.
Yeah,
I remember now.
yeah. I'm talking about this little guy right here, Tyler.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, that guy. Damn.
Mixel split, whatever.
Yeah.
And last but not least, who remember Wizard?
Ooh yes, good one.
Yeah. Did you get any more stuff for Christmas?
Well, no, like I said, I was pretty modest. Well, okay, as you can see, well, right up there in the corner, right over there where my thumb is,
Yeah.
I finally got that box set of Ghost of Tsushima I've been trying to get.
Nice. Cause yeah, when I saw that, I clicked on the website to see what kind of special editions they had. Like, yeah, I got the special edition, but when I saw that limited edition, I was like, oh my god, I want this. But when I saw the price, I was like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's the one that's got the steel book with the regular cover on it. It's not the one that has kind of the black and gold one that actually comes with this.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay with the steel books because I like collecting steel books.
Oh yeah, I like getting steel books too once in a while. And okay, and also got this for myself. I needed a new version of this. Okay, my old one was actually wearing off, so I got it, which is the authentic Seattle 138 hat from Infamous Second Son.
Yeah, because oh yeah, and I saw on Play Asia they do have a physical copy of First Light, Last Light. What was it called
No,
again?
it's First Light. Yeah, that's the one with Fetch.
Yeah, yeah, because I played a little bit of Second Son and like yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, I mean, everybody always says they're gonna remember Laura Bailey as Abby Anderson, and I'm like going, okay, she did a good job with that, but I'm gonna say no. For me, Laura Bailey is always going to be Fetch from the Infamous series.
Right.
Yeah,
And
Abigail Fetch Walker.
and so here we are. Today's topic we're going to be talking about our personal favorite movies from the DC animated movies entertainment. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yes.
because yes, the DC, sorry, the DC movies, yeah, it has some hit or miss, but Man of Steel is gonna be my personal favorite because Superman fan, and yes, a lot of people beat the dead horse because Batman vs Superman, but the there is the director's cut of it, so there's that.
Yeah, the director's cut for it is exceptional.
Yeah, and but yeah, and Aquaman, yeah, it was an amazing good movie because I keep telling people like Aquaman is not useless no matter what the 60s version of Aquaman says.
Well, yeah, and
Because
can we also agree with Justice League? That movie did not make Aquaman useless.
mm-hmm,
It didn't.
no, because Aquaman can go toe to toe with Superman. All
Oh
right.
yeah.
And freaking he owns Aquaman's kingdom is half he owns half the earth because the sea is his home.
Yeah. Yep.
So I want to start off with you, Tyler. No.
Well, I've got a couple. I mean, one of the ones that got me back, one of the originals would, okay, we probably one of the most underrated films of when we were kids, Batman: Mask of the Phantasm.
Oh my goodness, yes. And until everything else just came out, I'm like Batman, Mystery of the Batwoman, Sub Zero.
Oh yeah, I remember that one too.
Yeah, but Mask of the Phantasm, oh my goodness, the atmosphere and everything about that movie was wow.
Oh yeah.
Because seeing how Bruce Wayne became Batman, you see how he tested himself at first until he got the cape and cowl. Like
Yeah, and
And
I was actually thinking about that when he was actually riding around with the leather jacket and the ski mask. I was thinking, I kind of feel like they kind of took a little bit of Frank Miller's Man Without Fear story arc of Daredevil.
yeah,
It kind of looks like it. Because, I mean, that was a very popular comic that was out back then.
oh
But then
yeah,
again, well, DC rips off Marvel all the time and the other way around. So there.
yeah. And we're not going to get into the whole, excuse me, we're not going to get into the whole dispute of the whole Captain Marvel naming
Oh,
it.
no. That's said and done with.
Yeah. But all right, so yeah, Mask of the Phantasm. And what else you liked about that movie that made you say like, wow?
Yeah, well, I mean, this actually got me going because, God, it's been so goddamn long since I've seen it. I mean, it also felt like a full on mobster movie in a way.
Oh yeah, yeah, because you see how that one mysterious guy who worked for this one mob boss became the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's amazing that he didn't say a word through the whole movie.
Well, at least during his before his little affirmity. I mean,
Yeah.
the only thing you get from him is when what's her name, Andrea walks past her and he just goes, "Wow." That's the
Hmm.
only peep you get out of him.
Oh yeah, and then when she came back from the grocery store, she was about to open the door. Then he opened the door. She said, "Well, we paid you." And then she ran inside, dropped the groceries, and
Mm-hmm.
all you hear was her screaming. Then you see that guy just pick up an apple, just ate it, and walk away.
Yep, and that was probably to me. I think that was the best. For me, when it's Mark Hamill as the Joker, that's his best work right there for that film, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But what my personal voice actor from Mark Hamill is Skip from regular show because he was hilarious on that show.
Whoa!
Because when I heard Skip talk the first time, I was like, wait a minute, you got Mark Hamill?
Yep. Oh, the episode I'm never going to forget is when they had that huge drink that made him trip so bad. And the name of the drink is called the Mississippi Queen. You know where this is going.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And you want to know what's messed up? Only seasons 1 and 2 are available here in the States. But if you want to get the complete series of regular show, you gotta live in Australia. And I'm
Oh, man.
like, like come on, Cartoon
Mm-mm.
Network. Yeah, but we're getting off
Okay, this is one case where I can say Australia, you don't know how well you have it right now.
right. And so yeah, yeah, Mask of the Phantasm. Yeah, that movie needs more appreciation.
Oh yeah, it's a great one. And what's another one? Okay, oh, there's a few more I did get into. Okay, we did talk about this earlier. This is one I think is underappreciated. It's a Green Lantern movie called First Flight. Yes, that one.
Yeah, but before we talk about that one, I just want to let you know here is the movie that got me into the DC animated universe.
Uh-huh.
It's Justice League New Frontier. You see the golden age of the Justice League before they
Oh.
became Justice League.
Oh yeah, I've heard of it. I have not watched that one yet though.
Oh, you should because Lucy Law's doing the voice of Wonder Woman. I was like,
Oh man, that's awesome.
David Boreanaz did the voice of I think Hal Jordan or Superman.
Hmm.
Yeah, yes, people, Angel. You know him as Angel and Bones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean the TV show Bones. So yeah, yeah, that movie had a good all star cast too.
Mm-hmm.
Man, and what else? So yeah, also Green Lantern First Flight. My God, that's that is a very awesome way to do a an origin story of Hal Jordan. I was like,
And honestly, everybody was kind of getting upset when the Ryan Reynolds movie came out. Well, no, this movie's. I think this movie's better than that.
yeah, don't get us wrong, people. They tried, but they just had a lot of cooks in the kitchen because like they should have just focused on one super villain. But no.
Yeah, and we've already I mean, the main villain they went with it. I'm like going, oh god, you introduced him way too soon. No.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, the film still has some strong points. I mean, for one thing, Mark Strong was perfectly cast as Sinestro. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
And First Flight, it's Kirkwood Smith who's Sinestro in this, right?
No, he played that one villain who was holding the yellow elements.
Oh yes, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, can yeah, I forgot his name. Kandar? Well, whatever.
Oh crap.
Um,
Hold on, IMDb time.
okay.
Okay. Well, let's see. Who is oh yeah. Kanjar Rowe. That's who Smith was.
Yeah. Yeah, he was the he did the voice of that villain who was hiding the yellow element that
Uh-huh.
Sinestro was getting ready to use.
Well, yeah, and there was a lot of cool voices in this. I mean, oh crap, that's right. Michael Madsen was Kilowog in it.
Yes, and everybody, do you know what's Kilowog's catchphrase?
Hmm?
You want to know what his catchphrase is? That
What?
poser.
Poser. Oh yeah. And oh dude, I forgot about this. Yeah, Toma Ray was voiced by somebody you and I admire, John Larroquette.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, Dan Fielding from Night Court.
yeah, the guy who won so many awards that he said like, okay, you guys like me, but let me just let somebody else.
Yes, he actually told the Emmy committee to take his name out of there right after he won too much. Yeah, I'll still never get over this moment when they did a bit where some lady said she was a psychic, and they said, "I will levitate him," and then Marky Post character, she's goes, "It's not working," and then Fielding goes like this. Yes, it is.
Oh, Dan Fielding. Just to let you know, Tyler, you can go to WB.com. They have all the seasons of a Night Court on their website. So,
ooh, yes, I will definitely watch that. And back to Green Lantern, and we also talked about this. One of the best things about it was Chris Maloney as Hal Jordan. Perfect choice right there.
oh yeah, and my God, I just love like how Abin Sur gave him the ring. He just like that was a cool moment. And then when Hal was using the ring, and then all of a sudden here come the other Green Lanterns, they thought he was a thief, but that they showed that he showed that he could handle his own when he used that ring. I was like,
oh yeah,
don't mess with this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, but yeah. Also, what I liked about this movie is that my favorite underrated Green Lantern movie was on there, Boudica, but they made her into a villain. I was like, no.
Oh man, yeah. And another thing about this is, well, this was like one of the very first, one of the few times where we finally got to see Hal Jordan in animated form, because at that time, John Stewart was the big one. I mean,
and Kyle Rayner.
Yeah, John Stewart and Kyle Rayner were the big ones that were in the animated. I mean, Justice League and Justice League Unlimited. I mean, this was like one of the very first times Hal Jordan got his time in the light.
Oh yeah, and on Batman the Brave and the Bold, we saw everybody's favorite jerk, Guy Gardner.
Now a member of the Red Lantern Corps.
He was, but now he became a warrior.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that was a short-lived comic series.
I know, right? And yeah, but please, people, if you see this out in the wild, watch it because they had a great voice acting cast. I mean, a great cast on this movie. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of which, I'm gonna probably talk about the one that's probably my favorite Justice League oriented one. Cross Two Dimensions, I believe is what it's called. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, Crisis at Two Earths. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was the one. Main reason I recommend that is just mainly fucking James Woods as Owlman.
Yeah, because Aquaman was so psychotic. Oof.
And let's be honest, James Woods is perfect for playing a sleazebag or a psychopath.
Well, you want to know what's my personal favorite movie that starred James Woods?
Bestseller.
Yep. How'd you know?
You told me this before. In fact, you even shared this with me when well, we talked about this when Brian Dennehy passed away because he was in that film too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually that is a criminally underrated film.
Yeah, because he played a guy who really wants to be in Brian Dennehy's character's book.
Yeah, and in fact, I remember when he just showed up to his house one day and Dennehy's got him at gunpoint and he's just holding the rough copy. He said, "Still needs an ending."
and I think at the end, his book became a bestseller.
Yeah, it did.
Mm.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like I said, James Woods, he was the show stealer in Crisis of Two Earths. I mean, that part where he says, "You're insane." He does like, it doesn't really matter. In fact, I'm sure there's alternate versions of me you would find quite charming.
And yeah, and oh my goodness, like I just really want them with Superwoman. Jeez, what a woof.
Yeah.
And
And
oh my goodness.
and the other one that's pretty interesting in this version of that Earth, okay, everybody's vice versa, and Slade Wilson is the president of the United States in this version.
Yeah. Yeah. Their world Superman became Ultraman. And I'm like, wait, we already have an Ultraman. He's from Japan.
Yeah, and he fights kaiju monsters.
Right. But yes, people, this movie is amazing because that intro music, oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. I mean, yes, I mean it has yes, and not only that, great cast too, I mean with James Woods and also Billy Baldwin as Batman. Very, very underrated Batman.
Wow, how many Baldwins are out there?
4.
Mm.
No. 5. One of them's not related to the other 4 though.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
Oh yeah. Well, the ones that are related, let's see. It's Alec, William, Daniel, and Stephen. Then you have the other one that's not related to the others, Adam.
Huh.
Most people know Adam Baldwin as Animal Mother from Full Metal Jacket.
Oh my goodness! But and also here is another a good movie that it was awesome because the intro, I mean the trailer for it was amazing.
Oh yes. That's actually a cool one because that was when I got into it. That's when they brought in okay, yes, they brought in Cyborg Superman. They brought in my favorite version of Superboy, which is the one that looks like the 50 style motorcycle dude. And they also brought in my personal favorite of the Supermen, the Eradicator.
Yeah, and still, I just wish they gave that movie a chance, but without
Shaquille O'Neal.
oh boy.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And the sad thing is, I mean, okay, Steel got too much. The reputation of Steel in the comic books were kind of hurt after that film came out, but no, what's done is done. That's been in the past for a while. No, I think that film, particularly like there, will bring more Steel fans for sure.
Yes, and also the Eradicator. When I first saw this guy, I was like, "Jeez, it's Superman." wearing shades now? Like,
Well,
what?
yeah, and the crazy thing is his powers, they look like some kind of weird Buddhist style aura guy that's actually just taking something out.
Right, but also I really wish there was a mom and pop art retro game store that will let me that does have a physical copy of the Death and Return of Superman for the SNES that I could own because that's what
Oh
I
yeah.
really does. That's
Yeah,
what
that's
the game.
that's actually known for being one of the few console games Blizzard Entertainment made.
And Task Force.
And Three Vikings.
Oh yeah, Danielle likes that game.
Yep.
Wait. We forgot Kyle Blackthorn.
Oh God, yeah, I did forget about that one. Oh, stupid me.
No, you're forgiven, man. You just forgot. That's all because it felt like the old school Prince of Persia. He made like a Blackthorn.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I just like I just like how a pro Jared reviewed that game.
Oh man, I haven't seen that one yet. Mm-hmm.
No, this was one of his old review videos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, people, if you want to see the origin stories of all these Supermen, please look at Reign of Superman because the story is awesome. Because you know who's the villain on this because he's in front of the cover.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And for those of you who want to know, this is the continuation right after Death of Superman.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
No, because when they made that comic of Death of Superman, like, oh my, everybody was.
Yeah, even the one of the original creators, Jason Spiegel, I believe that's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was actually pretty impressed with how it was done.
Yeah, because this is the guy who will defend freaking planet Earth and Metropolis from a threat like Doomsday. Like,
yeah, and this was the Superman we got post 1985 or 1986 or anything, because before that, Superman could just make up any power on the fly. So right around that time, right up to the Death Story arc, that's when they actually started limiting his powers a bit.
yes, because because Superman is a solar powered superhero because he gets his power from the sun.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Yeah. And I remember they've been playing around with his visions more. I mean, yes, he still has the heat vision. He still has the zooming vision. He also has the microscopic vision where he can make an instant lobotomy with heat vision or make pressure points or something. But
yeah,
I still don't understand this one about Superman. He
what?
somehow has the ability to see a person's soul now.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it happened. I don't know how it happened, but it did.
No, that's just making something. No, that's something to pull out of somebody's ass, like making him do that. Like, what?
Yeah, I found out about this. I'm like going, how? How did this happen? Superman can see a person's soul? What?
But yes, people, like Doomsday took a lot out of this guy, out of Superman because they've been fighting cross country.
Oh yeah.
They've been fighting cross. The Justice League couldn't stop him. Superman barely he barely couldn't stop it, but when Metropolis was on the line, he gave up his life from that one final blow to Doomsday.
Yes. And I'm really glad we finally got both of those films. I mean, yeah, and I'm going to recommend this. Everybody do a double feature of that. Go with Death of Superman and then Reign of Superman.
Yes, because I got the comic for a good price called The World Without Superman, and it's like the continuation of after Superman bite the bullet.
I've actually been meaning to get this too. I mean, believe it or not, there's some bargain bins that actually do sell the Blu-ray copy of Death of Superman. And you want to know what's surprising about it? It actually comes with that little book, that mini comic. Yes.
And there's also the one where they sell the book, the DVD, I mean the Blu-ray and the action figure. Yeah,
Okay, I didn't find one with the action figure.
Best Buy. You always find them at Best Buy.
Mm-hmm. I only found the one that's got the book with it.
Oh, but also here is another DC animated universe movie that I recommend.
Mhm. Oh, uh, oh yeah, I've heard of that one.
The reason why, because Etrigan the Demon, that is my personal favorite hero. Well, anti-hero.
Huh. No, I don't think I'm familiar with Demon that much. Do tell.
Etrigan the Demon, yes, Jason Blood. He is I think he's like a yes, he's a he knows magic and artifacts and all, but he is cursed with Etrigan the Demon personality. Like when he say these magic words, he becomes Etrigan the Demon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Kind of
and
like how Shazam does it in a way.
yes, but he doesn't say one word. He has to say this one rhyme. Gone, the fall of man, something something. I gotta
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Hold on. Let me just pull them up, people. But as I pull this up, what's cool about Justice League Dark because they have some lesser known characters on here because some people do know Etrigan, Dead Man,
Mm-hmm.
but I know a lot of people knows about Swamp Thing and Constantine.
Oh yeah. Well, mainly anybody who reads the DC Vertigo line, yeah, you're gonna find out about Constantine or Hellblazer, which is also called.
Yeah, yeah, and Batman is leading the team. Of course he is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and here is a tidbit about Etrigan the Demon. Here it is. Etrigan was inspired by a comic strip of Prince Valiant the in which the character dressed as a demon. Kirby gave his creation the same appearance as Valiant Max, because his first appearance was the Demon #1 in August 1972, created
Oh.
by created by the one and only Jack Kirby.
Aha, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is
Yeah, I
what
know
I huh?
I know Kirby is better known for his Marvel work, but he did some good stuff with DC as well.
Yeah, he does. And like yes, my favorite creations from Jack Kirby, like Etrigan, like the freaking new gods, big
Mm-hmm.
like Orion, big big Barda, Mr.
Oh yeah.
Miracle, you know?
Well, yeah. And I always love how a lot of them I actually just kind of switch between back and forth. Like some people don't realize that one of the creators of Hal Jordan, Gil Kane, he also later went on to create Iron Fist with Roy Thomas.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Gil Kane got around too.
Oh yeah, and like yeah, I grew up reading Heroes for Hire and over the years I didn't know that there was different versions of Iron Fist. I was like, what?
Yeah, there's roughly I lost count. I think there's about 20 of them now. Well, yeah, there's even one I remember that was from India who mainly just you he was more of a strategist than an actual fighter, but once he fought, oh, run for your damn life.
So like Ip Man, but Ip Man, but
Uh-oh.
with Iron Fist powers, right?
Do what?
Oh, sorry, lost connection there for a little bit, but I
Oh
was
no, yeah, sorry, I froze up.
yeah, I
what
was
what'd you say?
I said so. This guy from India, he's like Ip Man, but with the Iron Fist powers, right?
Yeah, you could say that.
Boy, but also here's another one that I like: Superman and Batman Apocalypse, because oh my goodness, that ending fight scene.
Oh yeah, I've actually seen that one. That's actually a pretty good one.
Yeah, because when you think of that fight scene with Superman and Supergirl going against Darkseid, jeez.
God, everybody thinks Batman can't handle Darkseid. He can, although he has to put in more of an effort than Superman does.
Yeah, because Darkseid no pushover.
Oh, hell no.
That dude is no pushover because you see why he is like a god to the he's worshipped as a god to the people of Apocalypse.
Yeah, and that version they're fighting is like what? Darkseid's 20th avatar at that point?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, like you thought this ending of this movie was gonna be sweet and everything when the Kents was just gonna go home to see Mom and Pa kid, but Darkseid said, "Fuck that! I'm gonna beat the living shit out of you." Like,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
and after that fight, their Superman's parents came home and they were like, "What
Mm-hmm.
happened to our farm?"
Yeah. What's another good Superman one I actually caught one day? Superman Shazam. That's a pretty good one.
It's getting hard to find now.
Yeah, yeah, you got to get lucky on that one.
And also, what I like about that movie, it also introduced my personal favorite mystical superhero, the Spectre.
Ah, yes. And you want to know what I'm finding a hard time with?
What?
It's kind of hard to find one that has Dr. Fate in it.
Hmm. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, if yeah, to my knowledge, I don't see DC animated films using Dr. Fate as much.
The only time I saw Dr. Fate was during the Batman Brave and the Bold.
Yeah, I mean, come on, guys. This is DC's version of Doctor Strange. Utilize him more.
I know, right? Because he is fun to play as on Injustice too.
Yeah, I think he was probably my favorite character to play as in that one.
No, because I do love his I do love his they don't have finishing moves on Injustice. So I do like their special because like when you use Dr. Fate, like he'll suck you into his amulet, then you get beat up by the other Dr. Fates. Like, jeez.
Oh yeah. I mean the dude is really, really out there. I mean, yeah, and everybody thinks Stephen Strange from Marvel is out there. Oh no, Fate is even higher up there.
Yeah, Doctor Strange can't do a lot of amazing things, but Fate, forget about it. Jeez.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, because look, and you're talking to a Doctor Strange fan more, but at the same time, when it comes to the DC side of things, come on, give me some Doctor Fate here.
Yeah, no. The only time they used Dr. Fate live action was Legend of Tomorrow, and I was like, use him more, but nope.
Yeah.
And here's another good one. Wonder Woman Bloodlines.
Ah, yes, I've seen that one. That one's a pretty good too.
Yeah, because Wonder Woman goes all out on this one because she goes against Cheetah, and she also goes against Giganta.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and another one I actually ended up watching was okay, I actually watched Batman Ninja. Yeah, well, okay, for one thing, all right, yes, they bring in a lot of his rogues gallery, except they brought in except the main villain in this one is actually a full-fledged Justice League villain, Gorilla Gord.
Oh, Rod.
Yeah, well, and I'm just gonna say it about that film. Let's just say it did exactly what it said it was gonna do.
Yeah,
You wanted Batman characters dressed up as old world ninjas. Hey, you got it.
yeah, but just to let you know that Gorilla Grodd is supposed to be a Flash villain.
Sorry, Grodd. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it wrong.
That's all right. I'm not judging you, buddy. I'm not judging you.
Yeah, well, that was just me. Gorilla Grodd, I mainly know him for more being a bigger threat to the whole Justice League than a Flash villain.
Yeah, and
I mean, main Flash villains to me have always been Trickster and Boomerang.
Or Mirror Master.
Yeah, Mirror Master's another good one.
And what else? Oh yeah, I had to have this one because this was a good story.
Mm. Oh yes, I have not watched that one yet.
Yeah, it is a Teen Titans movie, but it's pretty good. And but sadly, no cyborg yet.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I mean, I do like Teen Titans, but I can think I've gotten to a point where I've started liking Young Justice more.
Oh! My goodness! Everybody adored Young Justice until what Cartoon Network did to them. Mm.
Oh, hell with Cartoon Network at this point. Even though I kind of want to give him a chance on their animated series for Lucas the Spider, since that YouTube sensation. Yeah, I mean the guy who made those quick videos of Lucas the Spider, he got offered a deal to do a show for Cartoon Network.
Yeah, because when I saw that, I was like, I bet he was like, wow, I didn't know I could get a lot of response like this because of Lucas. Like,
Oh yeah, well, I had a feeling it was going to come sooner or later.
well, because a lot of people don't like spiders.
I'm okay with spiders. I mean, hell, if Stan Lee were alive, he would have liked this.
And here's another good DC movie.
Fatal Five. I've never heard of that one.
The Fatal Five are the big villains from Young Justice.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I've never heard. Yeah, I've never heard of that.
I mean, not Young Justice, but the Legion of Superheroes in the future.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, because this one also introduces the very popular Green Lantern, Jessica Cruz. I think that's her name. Yeah, Jessica Cruz.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because this is a very good movie. I do recommend this one because the Fatal Five. The Fatal Five on Legion of Superheroes. Yeah, it was a TV show that used to come on Kids WB. Yeah, the Fatal Five were their big main villains, but on this one they made them more bloodthirsty.
Ooh.
And Starboy, yeah, he was amazing too.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. That's a new one. I'll have to put that down on my list. Fatal Five. All right.
And here's the movie that ended the DC animated universe.
Oh yes.
No, because Darkseid. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
He came back with a vengeance on this movie.
Yeah. Came back with a vengeance 4 times over.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, because at the ending, I was like, yeah, the Justice League has won the battle, but Darkseid left them. Dang. You saw it, right?
Yep, I did.
I was like, yeah, I thought Trigon was going to defeat Apollos, but damn.
Oh yes.
Darkseid just bitch slapped Trigon. Damn.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, yeah. What did you think of the ending of this of Justice League Dark Apocalypse War?
Oh boy. Well, let's just see. I'm just gonna say I knew there was gonna be a bloodbath at some point.
Yeah, and also at the ending, and my God, so when Constantine was talking to Barry Allen Flash, it's like it looks like he has to use the Speed Force to rewrite this again. Like,
oh yeah, kind of got tired of them always relying on that gimmick from Flash.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Flashpoint Paradox. Yeah, I like the in my honest opinion, I like the comic better than the movie because the movie was cool, but the comic they went all out on that one because when I first read it, I was like, "Gee, Louise, like what happened? Like, what happened if Flash did save his mom and then all this shit happened?"
So that's a case where you prefer the film over the comic?
No, I'm just saying, like when I first read about Flashpoint, the story
Oh
arc,
yeah.
like
Well, yeah. Well, that's a question I want to ask you. Out of all the DC animated films, which one do you prefer the film over the comic more?
I would say, for the death of Superman,
Okay, I can go with
like
that. And
in my opinion.
yeah. Well, in my opinion, I'm probably going to give it to Under the Red Hood.
Oh my, we forgot about that one.
Oh
Shoot.
yeah, yeah. I mean, that was one I think that brought it. That was I think for me that is the DC animated film that brought it really high up, brought that franchise up. And well, the reason why I prefer the movie over the comic is because, all right, Judd Winnick, who wrote the original Under the Hood comic, okay, when he brought Jason Todd back, it was due to some reality altering punch that Superboy did, and he realized when he was brought in to write the script, and he wanted to fix that mistake. So instead, he wrote a story that makes more sense, at least in DC terms.
Yeah.
He actually made a story where Jason Todd comes back with the use of a Lazarus pit.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I like that. I mean, that's one case where I do like the film more than the comics. So,
Yeah. What I like about Under the Red Hood is like at the end, like almost at like at the climax of the end of the movie, it was like Jason Todd and Batman were fighting, but it's just like, yes, like Bruce, I didn't want to hurt you or anything, but like I could forgive you for all this, but
why is
he
Joker
still
still
alive?
alive?
Like why? Like why? What is your fascination over the Joker? Like Scarecrow, Two Face, and everything. Like you could bring them justice, but why not the Joker?
Yeah,
Who every time he breaks out, he wants to hurt people. Like,
or the friend, and they even make a reference to Barbara Gordon, like the friends he's crippled. Like,
yeah,
yes, they're talking about what he did to Babs, and that also has another great voice cast in it. I mean, I've said Bruce Greenwood, he was probably the best Batman I had seen at that time after Kevin Conroy. Because as much as I love Kevin Conroy, I've accepted he can't keep doing it forever. And Bruce Greenwood was one of my favorites.
yeah.
And I'm also going to say John DiMaggio, freaking Bender himself as Joker. Not bad. Not bad.
Oh yeah, and Doogie Howser himself.
Yes, Neil Patrick Harris is Nightwing.
I was like, jeez.
Yeah, I mean, that's actually one of my favorite bits when they fight the Amazo droid.
You want? Oh yeah, and when they was going against Red Hood, I like this line. You want to know what I miss about working with you? The toys.
Yeah. And okay, the one I'm gonna say the one that just cracked me up the most is Wade Williams as Black Mask.
Like,
Oh god damn it. I mean I know him for being more serious in comic books, but this one it's where he's more the comedic relief in this one. I mean, I think it's funny. Like that part where Red Hood is pointing a freaking rocket launcher at it, Dot is at his head, and he just goes, "Oh hell!"
but I do like the beginning of Under the Red Hood. Is like you see Red Hood. I got all those gangsters in
Yeah,
one
and
place. Is like like you can still do your selling and everything, but I get 10%, and no selling to kids. If I see you selling to kids, I will
you're
hurt
dead. Yeah. Yep. And what else? Okay. Yeah. Jensen Ackles did a great job as Jason Todd. In fact, there have been campaigns to have him play Jason Todd in an actual movie. In fact, dude, you can even find photos of Jensen dressed up as Todd. They actually look pretty goddamn good. And
Let me guess. They were photoshopped, right? Or do you actually wear them?
only background stuff was.
Oh,
No, he's dressed up as his own stuff. He actually looked the part pretty good. And What else? What else? Who else was on this? Oh yes, Jason Isaacs is Ra's al Ghul.
Oh yeah, I do like that one bit where he talked about like how they rescued Jason after the explosion.
Yeah, and Jason Isaacs. Okay, I really love him. He was. I mean, well, this is Lucius Malfoy from the Harry Potter films, and yes, he was probably the best guy they could ever find to be Ra's.
Right? And oh, let's not forget Batman. Oh yeah, Son of Batman. Remember that one?
Oh yeah, that was when everybody. I think that was actually everybody's introduction to Damien.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, that particular film. So.
Oh yeah, it was cool, but it was yeah, it was cool, but yeah, I was like oh my goodness, he Ra's al Ghul. I mean, sorry, Ra's al Ghul finally died, huh?
No, you were right the first time. It's Ra's.
Oh, like Raz, like he actually died in this movie. I was like, oh, dang.
Yeah, and Talia died for a moment. However, Bruce brought her back, and
Of course, of course.
yeah, but yeah, the climax at the end was crazy. I mean, while Batman's trying to bring her back, you have Damian and you have Nightwing going up against an army of man-bats.
No, it was Nightwing. Damien was going after Deathstroke because
Oh yeah, he was going after Deathstroke. Yeah, Dick was actually dealing with the army of man-bats.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because yeah, it's a darn shame that Ra's al Ghul's army of ninjas were sold out to Deathstroke.
Mm-hmm.
And guess who did it? Ubu.
Ubu, how could you?
Right? And here's another one, Batman Bad Blood. I was like, damn.
That's one I haven't seen yet.
Well, there was a lot of crazy stuff on there. I was like they like mm. Do you really want to know who the villain in this one is, or do you want
Nah, go ahead, tell me. It's all right.
Talia?
Oh dear.
Yeah, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, going back to Son of Batman, when Batman and Talia were talking, I was like how did Damien become about it, and how is he Bruce's son? And when Talia explained, I was like, oh.
Yeah, and it's really weird. I still don't understand how the hell this works. They actually when he was conceived, they actually put him in an artificial womb for 9 months so Talia could still keep fighting. Yeah, she was not carrying the whole time. Yeah, I was looking into this. I'm like going, how does this work? How the hell do you do that? That's weird.
Yeah, because everybody thought that like everybody really wanted Batman and Catwoman to have a child.
Yeah, but Batman and Talia do, and Damien. Yeah, well, of course, the league was actually was I think they put him in this because they wanted to screw up his genetic code a little bit to make him more of a powerhouse. And then, come on, by 10 years old, let's be honest. I mean, Dick, Jason, and Tim, they're all powerful fighters, but Damien's a freaking killer at that age.
Of course, because he almost killed Ubu and he left battle scars on Nightwing when he's trying to like stop him from killing. Like, gee, he actually had to tie him up and gag him.
Yeah, well, I expect no less from the grandson of Ra's al Ghul, the demon's head.
Mm-hmm. Like, gee, like, tell me, damn. But
so I guess this would make Damian Wayne the demon's head the third.
Oh yeah, in the comic book world, everybody hated and despised Damian.
Yeah, I noticed that. Well, no, I think the movie actually helped with that.
Oh yeah, because on Teen Titans, I mean the Teen Titans versus the Justice League, like the Justice League were fighting, and Damian had to had to rescue civilians, right? You want to know how he did it? He saw civilians running away, then he threw an explosive batarang at them to stop them. Then he just done this.
Yep. Like on.
And yeah, because Batman says you need to learn to work as a team. So I'm gonna do this to you. He sent them to the Teen Titans.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, the team and Damian and the Teen Titans got off on a rough start.
Yep.
But I was like, oh, so the others are kids, but Dick Grayson, Robin, and Starfire are the adults. Like, huh.
Yep. And of course, I mean, I know everybody's still waiting for Dick and Starfire to actually tie the knot.
And it's kind of sad on the comic books. Like, yes, like for Robin, the original Robin, before he became when he became Nightwing, they was toying with us with Batgirl and Nightwing, but here comes Starfire.
Yeah.
Ain't that a shame?
Yeah, that is a shame.
And look what and do you really want to talk about that movie?
Which one?
The Killing Joke.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Do we need to talk about that one?
If you don't want it, it's okay.
You call it. It's your show, my friend.
Our show.
All right. Okay, well, now let's just get it out of the way.
Yeah, because the only thing.
One second. Ladies and gentlemen who's watching, I'm sorry, I'm going to need one of these for the road.
And
all right, let's do this.
I'm just going to start off with this. Read the comic, please, of this. It's more better.
Yeah,
because you want to know what people will remember from this movie? Bat sex. You know, it goes like,
yep.
I'm like no.
Now you know why I busted this out, guys. I mean, come on. When it gets to the second half of the film, that is a near pitch perfect adaptation of Alan Moore's comic book. But the first half, which is just made up filler for this, come on. I mean, I didn't really need to see a scene of Bruce Wayne and Barbara Gordon bumping uglies on a rooftop.
Yeah. He will never do that to the commissioner's daughter. Like, come on.
Yeah, for the love of Mike, what the hell? What were they thinking? No.
Oh my goodness. And this is and remember after that they made that comic of the Joker holding Barbara.
Oh dear Lord.
Yeah. Y'all really twisting the knife on this one, huh?
Yeah, nice going, guys. Yeah, look, I mean, you should just look. I understand you needed a little bit of things to just add more filler into it, but come on, I didn't need something like this. I mean, if I really wanted a sex scene, you should have just put Catwoman in there, or even Talia. I mean, but fucking Barbara, who's probably what 18 or 19 at that point,
right? Like,
no.
So yeah, but I advise you, Tyler, you should check out Justice League: A New Frontier, because that is one awesome film adaptation of the golden age of the Justice League. Because
yeah, and there's another one. Okay, yeah, are we done with that one now?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Well, there is another one that I actually like from Batman, and the only problem is it feels too short, and that is the adaptation of Year One.
Oh yeah, because like because like you get jumped from different times in the present. Because like you see like how Commissioner Gordon became like part of the police of Gotham City and saw how corrupt the cops are. Then
Yeah, and how he actually got into a fight with what the hell's his name? He had to fight. Yeah, he had to fight him off, and the dude used a bat on him.
yeah, I forgot his name too, but he was working with him when he first came to Gotham City.
Crap. I mean, I think it's supposed. No, it's not Bullock, is it?
No, not Bullock.
Well, Bullock is a hard. I mean, Bullock is a hard ass, but he's not bent.
No, I want to say this is way before Bullock became part of the GCPD.
Oh yeah, that's right. And and of course, I mean, okay, guys, one of the reasons everybody's listening, one of the reasons I will recommend this movie, hands down, is because Bryan Cranston is Jim Gordon.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yes, that's right, guys. Heisenberg from Breaking Bad himself is Gordon in this, and no, he's a great Gordon.
Yeah. Yeah, because here it is right here. Justice League: A New Frontier.
Yeah. But okay, yeah, like I said, I need to check that one out.
If you want to see the voices on an IMDb, we can wait.
Yeah, and in Year One, great great film. The only problem is it's too short.
Yeah. It was because you want to know what was cool is like you see all those corrupt people eating their dinner, right? Then Batman set up the smoke bombs, and then when the smoke bombs went out, the lights went out, he bust in and he's telling them like, your time in corrupting Gotham is over.
Yeah, or when Gordon is trying to list out possible suspects, his wife comes with him once because they want to go talk to Bruce Wayne since he's a possible suspect as Batman. And what is Bruce doing? He's acting like a sleazebag, and he has a freaking playmate at his office.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like going, yeah, no way it's this asshole.
Oh my goodness, but I was gonna say like he needs to cover his tracks. He was like, I need to cover my tracks, but how? Be an asshole.
Hey, it works.
Oh, and also here's another one. Batman: The Return of the Dark Knight, Part 1 and 2.
Uh-huh.
What do you think of that one?
Wait a minute. Is that the one that had more CG animation to it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because that's the one that has the ever popular fight with Deadshot on the train.
Oh yeah, and
yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I haven't seen the whole thing. I've seen bits and pieces of that one.
Oh yeah, and on the second one, they had to put that fight scene between them, like Batman and Superman. I was like, why?
Yep.
Right, here it is. Here's the cast. Jeremy Sisto as Bruce Wayne and Batman for Justice League: A New Frontier. We got David Boreanaz as Hal Jordan.
Oh God, yeah.
You may like this. The late great Miguel Ferrer as
Marshall. Oh yeah, that's right. He was Deathstroke in that one. Yeah. I'm still upset about that. About Ferrer passing away so soon.
I know.
Because he wasn't that old.
Mm-hmm. He was still doing shows.
Yeah. Of course, everybody knows him as Bob Morton from RoboCop. He went on record saying that film changed his life. So yeah. Well, no, he got a shitload of roles after that. I mean, hell, he got to play Deathstroke in it because of it, and he said all of this is because of RoboCop. So God bless that robot movie. Speaking of RoboCop, we have to talk about Dark Knight Returns because Peter Weller is Batman in that.
Yeah, that's the movie I was talking about at first. Like, yeah, they got Peter. When I saw that Peter Well was doing a voice of Bruce Wayne, I was like, damn. Like,
No, he's a good old man Bruce. He's really good at it.
oh yeah. Speaking of old man Bruce, so what do you think of the news that they got Michael Keaton to be Bruce, old man Bruce? Yeah.
You're not going to hear a peep from my opinionated ass on that.
Oh my goodness. Oh, hey, you may like this. On I'm still looking at the cast for New Frontier. You may like this. Brooke Shield as Carol Ferris.
Whoa. Oh, wow.
And they got Kara Sedgwick as Lois Lane.
Ah. Oh, I like Kira Sedgwick. I mean, even though, well, my personal favorite voice for Lois Lane is still Dana Delaney.
Hmm.
You can't
And
blame me on that one, can you?
no, because when I first saw her on Exit the Eden, I was like, damn.
Oh, oh, damn. You remember that movie too? Oh, shit.
No, that introduced me to, hey, I was young, okay? All right.
Yeah, and yeah, it was one of those movies that came on late on HBO. And let's say when we were young, that's one of those movies you shouldn't be watching. Well, yeah, because it actually goes into the BDSM community, but it's set on a tropical paradise island.
Yeah. And here, you may like this one. They got an archive sound of John F. Kennedy as he doing his American speech at the end of the movie.
Oh yeah.
No, so like I said, you should check out this movie because wow.
All right, yeah, I will definitely check that one out. New Frontier.
But yeah, because like I like watching the Golden Age stuff. Like I just wish they made a Golden Age or Green Lantern movie because who would be a good Alan Scott?
I don't know. That's a good one. I don't know who would be a good Scott.
Hmm.
I mean, even though they've brought him back a couple times in the comics, even though he's not officially a member of the Corps.
Yeah, because I think he never was. He just
No, he never was.
yeah. And also, I really wish they made a Justice Society of America movie because I'm happy that Hawkman and Hawkgirl are going to appear in the Black Adam movie, but like, what about the big screen? Yes, we saw a glimpse of them on Legends of Tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
What about the big screen? You know,
Yeah. Or yeah, I mean, didn't we also see Firestorm on there? I can't remember.
on what?
Edge of Tomorrow, is that what it's called? Heroes
No,
of
I mean,
Tomorrow.
Legends of Tomorrow. I think so, but he was. But let me tell you something. Firestorm was awesome when you play as him on Justice League 2. I mean, Injustice 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I wasn't really familiar with that version of Firestorm until that one, and he's actually a really cool one. And we've actually talked about which Blue Beetle we prefer. Do you prefer Ted or Jaime? I'm both.
Yeah, me too. Because yeah, Jaime's Blue Beetle, yes, he got a lot of cool. It makes a lot of cool weapons and guns for him. But Ted Ford, he just uses brain.
Well, yeah, I mean Ted, he's more of a full-fledged gadget-based hero, while the more recent versions of Jaime, they've kind of turned him into a mech suit-like hero.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Well,
like that. He's like that on Teen Titans vs. the Justice League.
oh yeah. And personally, I think that version of Jaime's pretty cool.
Yeah. But yeah, and I'm thinking about doing a gameplay of Injustice 1 and 2. Thinking
Yeah,
about
go for it, man.
it. But yeah, so I think this is it. Did you have fun?
Yes, I did. I'm glad I got to talk about this one.
Yeah, because like you see a lot of you see a lot of people talk about their personal favorite Marvel movies before Infinity War and Endgame.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest. Okay, like coming up in the next few months is gonna be the first time we've gotten any Marvel Marvel material on MCU material in like 18 months, and I'm like going, you know what? I'm good. I'm good.
I saw the lineup for Phase 4, and I just gotta say, I said this on my Twitter is like, please, please, please do not screw up the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, please don't. And I'm not gonna really avoid anything on this. It's just I'm kind of taking a back seat to casual viewer on this because I said this right when Endgame and Far From Home came out. I just said to everybody, look, for most of us, the ride's over and it's time to go home. I mean, I'll still watch it once in a while, but hey, it was nice while it lasted, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
like, please don't screw up Fantastic Four, and please, please let the new Blade be good.
yeah. I mean, this will be the fifth time they've tried to make a Fantastic Four movie. Please don't mess this up this time, please.
Yes, because the Fantastic Four is the first superhero family. Please don't screw it up.
Yeah, and I've even been hearing rumors of they want to do some more with X-Men, and this is actually a funny meme that was actually around. One image on top is of Hugh Jackman. He says, "I'd be interested in playing Wolverine again if I can reprise the role in MCU." Bottom image, Doctor Strange going, "I've come to bargain for this."
In other words, Doctor Strange will grant him that wish or something.
Yeah, and there's another thing with the new Doctor Strange movie coming out. I mean, I'm definitely going to check out that one because Sam Raimi says he's going to be involved.
Oh, Sam. Yeah,
Yeah, that's Sam Raimi.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh, go ahead.
here's what I'm hoping for this time. I really want to see Dormammu how he actually is in the comics more.
Oh yeah, and I hope we get to see Super Scroll on a Fantastic Four movie.
Oh boy, that would be cool.
And yes, like Marvel, I mean MCU. Yes, we know you got the rights from Fox and all of them, but please treat the X-Men with respect, please.
Yeah, I mean, you had hits and misses with X-Men. I mean,
No, the very first movie was a hit.
well, yeah. Well, yeah, but like I said, the first two are I still think are pretty good. I mean, by today's standards, third, it's not as bad as everybody says. I mean, come on, Kelsey Grammer's Beast was actually great.
Yes, because Beast, that's how he was.
Yes, I mean, and I don't care what anybody says. Kelsey Grammer was a great beast. And okay, Origins Wolverine, yeah, that one sucked. And
But
first,
hey, I was gonna say, yeah, X-Men Origins Wolverine sucked, but not the game.
no, not the game. The game's fine. But okay, and then you have First Class and Days of Future Past. Those are good ones too. And then you had the Wolverine, meh. And then you had Logan, great one.
And then X-Men X-Men Age of Apollos or Age of
No, it
Apollos.
was Apocalypse. Yeah, that one, But Dark Phoenix, no, don't care for that one.
They could have done better with that one, but oh wait, this is Fox we're talking about.
Right.
I was like if you was the director, what would you fix for Dark Phoenix? What would you fix on it?
Well, for one thing, I mean, it doesn't feel that much like how it was more in the comics. So, you know,
Yeah, because we didn't have no Shi'ar Empire.
yeah, exactly. That's what's been missing for this. No Shi'ar Empire.
I just wish they'd make a movie of the Shi'ar Empire because I love reading their comics.
Mm-hmm.
I love reading their stories like in the comics or like yes, everybody loves the Guardians of the Galaxy, but me, I'm a Starjammer fan.
Oh yeah, here's one I would like to see. They need to put Mojo in there as a villain because I want to see his game show. Like, yes, and for all you guys, if just watch a movie called The Running Man, imagine that, but with interstellar aliens.
Yeah, and you will see a very underrated hero in the X-Men universe.
Lone Star.
It's long shot.
Lawn shot. That's right. Dummy.
All right. Hey,
Yeah,
you got
I
space.
remember.
You got space.
Yeah, in fact, I actually remember a comic when Lawn Shot got into a fight with Deadpool.
Oh.
That's actually one of the more memorable fights Deadpool's been in.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, and yeah, this is when they started making Deadpool to the point where he could say things that would make every single villain cringe or just go, huh?
He was funny on Spider-Man Shattered Dimension. He was funny on if you ever played that game.
Yeah. Well, I still like the Deadpool video game Nolan North did, and well, okay, he's just blocking out what Cable says to him, and then he just blows his brains out from bored. It's like, damn it, Wade!
Or he had a dream sequence where he was about to touch a woman's boobs, and then all of a sudden it was Cable. Like you got the option to stop or keep squeezing. If you keep squeezing, Cable will knock you out.
Yeah, that's another thing. Guys, if you're going to go all out with that, you might as well have brought in that comic where it's just focusing on Cable and Deadpool trying to get laid, and they end up in this area filled with blue-skinned women. No, that actually happened.
And also, if you play the Deadpool game, you get a trophy for keep on slapping Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. There was one episode. There was one comic I read that just made me laugh my ass off. Okay, you remember the Looney Tunes with Bugs and Daffy with the genie, where Daffy says all the treasure, going, "It's mine, it's mine, it's mine." He's so... Well, yeah, and in one comic, Deadpool's trying to get this piece for his teleportation device. He hopes this is the one that'll make it work this time, since they're always crashing on him. And when he gets that, he just acts like Daffy, going, "It's mine, you understand? Mine, all mine." And he finally gets his hand on it and just makes a reference to that cartoon by going, "Oh, Pismo Beach, here I come."
So, did you like the first Deadpool movie?
Oh, I love the first Deadpool movie. The second one's fun too.
Yeah, but everybody hated it because it wasn't R-rated.
Yeah. And I remember some parents were about to take their little kids to go see Deadpool. I stopped them in front of them. No, don't take them in. Trust me. I mean, people still realize just because it's a superhero movie does not mean it's going to be a kid's movie.
Yes, because Deadpool is not made for kids.
Yeah, Watchmen wasn't made for kids, and I saw a lot of parents taking their kids to see that just because there were superheroes. And I'm like, when I saw them doing that, I just go, "Oh, you dummies!"
Yeah, and I saw this family taking their daughters to see Anchorman. I'm like,
oh no! Read the fine print, people. Read between the lines for once. Come on.
Yeah.
And well, other stuff is like I'm still looking forward to seeing what DC can do for us in the future. I mean, I might check out that Suicide Squad film that James Gunn's doing.
Yeah, because I saw the trailer during the DC Phantom, and it looks precisely more cartoon, but that's a good thing, people. It's a good thing.
Well, look, I think DC's been on the right track again. I mean, everybody says Birds of Prey had its moment. Well, I can't really give an opinion on Birds of Prey because I haven't seen it yet. And but everything else before that, okay, Aquaman was pretty good. Shazam was great, and Joker, even though that's not a DCEU movie, it was okay. I liked it.
Yeah, and yeah, ever since when that infamous going down the stairs thing happened. Everybody wanted to go to Brooklyn and do it. And I'm like,
Yeah, that's about as iconic as the staircase from Exorcist in Georgetown, right outside of DC. Yeah, it's already become that iconic.
yeah, some people in Brooklyn got tired of the people who travel there to do that. One guy got some mates and started throwing eggs at the staircase.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like when it's like when Dark Knight first came out, the infamous scene with Joker going, "Come on, hit me, hit me!" Everybody goes to that main street in Chicago just to reenact that bit. I'm like, going, yeah, people got tired of that too.
No, it's just that like Christian Bale, you are an amazing actor, but why do you have to make Batman sound like that? Like, come on. Why?
Yeah, I mean, how do I put it this way? He sounded worse than Sam Gideon from Vanquish.
Underrated game.
Yeah.
Underrated game.
Well, listen to Sam Gideon in that game. He sounds like he smoked 3 packs a day. Well, Christian Bale, as much as I like him, he sounded like he smoked 30 packs a day with Batman. Yeah.
Joker. My parents are dead.
God, I sounded wrong.
And Tom Hardy, I like you too, but why you gotta make Bane sound like he's a professor?
Yeah, no, he sounded like Goldfinger almost. I expect you to die, Batman.
No, I expect you to die, Batman.
See, he did better than I did.
But you want to know what I'm waiting for this year? I'm waiting for Let There Be Carnage because, hey, I personally like the Venom movie.
No, I actually enjoyed it too.
I am waiting to see Carnage because, like a lot of people are bashing it because, I don't know why they're bashing it. Like it's like y'all should like, oh wait, he's not an Avenger, gotcha, or Spider-Man, yeah, gotcha.
Well, he's not supposed to be.
I know.
For God's sake.
I know, right? Like, yeah, like I'm just happy. I was so hyped for the movie because this is how Venom is, and I like the lethal protector version of him.
Oh yeah.
And I have the graphic novel of it too, and I'm happy to own.
Yeah, and well, what are your thoughts on Woody Harrelson cast as Carnage?
When I first saw that, you want to know what was going into my head? I was this. I hope he does his homework because Cletus is a madman.
And when I first saw it, I just said, you know what? Yeah, I can see Harrelson doing this. Come on, he's actually played great psychopaths.
Yeah, because I remember like they got Woody Harrelson, and this came to my head like, oh yeah, natural born killers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And also, the general from War for the Planet of the Apes, which came out a couple years ago, he was actually he was a lunatic in that one.
Like, geez, how many Planet of the Apes that they made for that one? For that,
they made just 3 for the Caesar trilogy.
Was that one with Woody Harrelson the final one?
Yes, that was the last one. Yeah, I mean the ones starring Andy Serkis as the lead, they made 3 of those, and I'm glad. I'm actually glad they got Planet of the Apes back on track with that. So at this point, if I never see another film in the Planet of the Apes series again, I'm gonna be like, you know what, I'm okay because this trilogy ended on a good note, so I'm fine.
So yes, factoids. I hope you all enjoyed this installment of the new episode of 2021. So, and also, I got a new episode if Tyler wants to join in this weekend because after what I saw on Twitter about DBZ, like,
Oh shoot. Yeah, that.
This got me thinking, like, what is going on with gaming companies and anime companies these days? Like, what is going on? You know? But
Yeah, and yeah, you shared a post with me on that, and my only comment was, "This is how it starts."
so we may do this this weekend, tomorrow or Sunday, depending on Tyler's schedule. So
Well,
you
it's okay.
don't know.
I don't work until 7 tomorrow, so.
Right, well, and hey, we may get John on this too.
Okay, cool.
So
Well,
oh,
let's try to get more people if we can. I mean, who else do you think would do it?
hmm, I yeah, I know Luca Blackrock.
Oh yeah, I remember her.
No, he's one of your friends.
Oh yeah, him. Dang it. God crap. Damn it. I'm sorry, guys. I have so many. I've lost count. I can't keep track of everybody that's under my Facebook network. Yeah, I'm sorry. I haven't talked to Luca in a bit.
Yeah, I'll ask John. I'll ask Luca, and I'll try to get some female touches about this because there are female fans of the anime and gaming scene because
Yeah.
yeah, because I'm like, what is going on? Like I see so many friends Twitter getting shut down and deleted because of sharing DBZ stuff. I'm like, well, what is going on?
I don't know. I don't know. It's
And and hey, and on another topic is like we what and the next topic is right here.
yes, yes.
I'm like, why is this game getting a lot of hate?
Yeah, because I noticed that a lot of people were we had to talk about this a couple days ago. For some reason, people were making this the black sheep of the series. I'm like going, well, it's not terrible. I don't know what's wrong with you guys.
Yeah, when Tyler sent me this copy, I played a little bit of it. I was getting into it. I was getting into it.
Yeah, I mean, well, that this is just something based off of what I was kind of on a Legacy of Kain binge not too long ago. Mainly video discussions, just the more recent ones that have come out with people who have been reviewing the series. For some reason, everybody says this is their least favorite one.
I thought Soul Reaver 2 was going to be their least favorite one.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. And Soul Reaver 2 is a good game.
Yeah, I saw Matt McMuscle play a little bit of it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've even heard some people consider Soul Reaver 2 to be their favorite overall in the series.
Me, Defiance was that's how you like that one right there. That was like wow.
And I'm going to be honest, Defiance has the best combat system out of all of them.
Right, and as and until this day, we still see Kane just standing in that castle, just waiting.
Like, yeah, and honestly, at this point, I don't want a new entry in the Legacy of Kain series because they're gonna screw it up or make it more cynical. I mean, the first attempt that they tried with that was Dead Sun. You remember that stuff, right?
And Nosgoth.
Nosgoth was a quick cash in, and Dead Sun, that's not Legacy of Kain. I don't give a shit what anybody says.
Yeah. So, and our third topic on this is going to be more of stuff what we got over the holidays because I got more.
All right.
And I'm going to share some stuff that Tyler gave me, well, sent me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait a minute. You already saw it on the beginning of this video.
Yes, I did.
But until then, in fact, always this is your boy Lifestyle alongside with this guy right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with Tyler Touchdown here.
Yeah, and
yeah, don't mess with my boy, guys.
yeah, don't mess with this guy either because he will he has Cole McGrath's powers, right?
I have his aunt back there too, so.
I, s- I, s- I really do want to be Zeke for you. It just I'm just trying to grow out my hair more to be like Zeke from the
Yeah, and then just run around going, yeah, hellacious.
But yeah, and I found a place where I could find a gun holster that goes around your arms that Zeke has.
Ooh, cool. Yeah.
Until then, until then, people, we'll see you next time at the Lex
Yeah.
Factor show, right behind the liquor store.
Yep, that's right. Cheers, babe.